Okay, looks like we're recording.
Right.
My name is Keith. And who are you, sir?
My name is Alex, and I'm based here in Kyushu.
Okay, and so we're both in Japan, but different parts of Japan, very far
Yeah,
apart.
that's right.
And so, could you tell us about languages you know? How many languages do you know or speak?
Well, I can speak English. My mother language is Brazilian Portuguese. Um, I learned German because I worked in Germany, and I had to take an intensive course.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I've been living here in Japan for 7 years, and well, I think I've done my best to learn Japanese. At least I tried.
Well, I've heard you're pretty good at Japanese.
I don't know. Yeah.
Are you using Japanese every day?
Yes, almost every day because I teach at a high school here. And well, I teach English, but I try to talk as much as often as I can with my Japanese co-workers in Japanese. I try to learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have any preferences for learning foreign languages? Have you found something that works well for you?
I think, well, if you are in the if you are in the environment like learning Japanese in Japan, I think it's important to listen to other people talking so that you can copy them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you are not inserted, for example, if you are in Japan but you want to learn other foreign languages, I think a good hint is, well, to buy the NHK material for foreign languages. They are cheap, and well, you can buy small textbook for less than, I don't know now, maybe less than 500 yen.
Mm-hmm.
And you can follow the TV series. But if you don't have time to follow the TV series, you can buy a CD, and it's also very pricey. I think you won't spend more than 1,000 yen if you're in Japan. So if you want to learn, I don't know, if you want to learn a foreign language in Japan, you will, if you want to buy the textbook, the NHK textbook, and a CD, you will spend less than 1,500 a month, which is very reasonable.
Okay, and is there anything particularly noteworthy about the NHK series? Did they do anything special or?
Well, I think the price is something very it is something very important, and yeah, listening is a very good tool if you want to learn a foreign language, and they have the CDs for a very reasonable price. So yeah, listening is a very important thing, and if you follow the TV series, then you have the videos. I think it's important. I think the most attractive thing about NHK series is the price, because yeah, I think after NHK series, the cheapest way to learn foreign languages is to buy the Teach Yourself series.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if you're in Japan, you would buy, well, any language Teach Yourself series for less than 2,500. Well, less than $25 in the US, if you think about US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not so bad. Then you have material for, you can have fun. Not only a month.
How did you learn German?
I learned German because I went for a research job in Germany, and I took some private German lessons before I went. And when I arrived in German, I spent 5 months at an intensive German language course, because it was required at the Goethe Institute in Göttingen. And then I had to write I had to pass an exam, and this exam is called DSH-Prüfung, and it means if I don't have this exam, I cannot do research at universities in German, at German universities. And the condition was, if I didn't pass the test, the DSH-Prüfung test,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go back home. So, yeah, the rules were very clear. So yes, we had to study, quite hard.
So, did most of the learning take place in the classroom or outside of the classroom?
Well, you mean in Germany?
Yes.
In Germany was that, well, we have to pass a test, and this test was a very complete test. Reading, writing, listening, composition, and we had to give a presentation about our field of research in German for a German professor in the area. So we couldn't, we had in fact at this presentation we had 3 people. One was a German teacher, one was a professor, and the other one was I can't remember. So our German language was evaluated, was assessed, and our knowledge about the field of research was also evaluated by a German professor. So we had a lot of grammar. We had to study a lot of grammar, a lot of reading, and yeah. But yes, so we studied a lot during the morning. I mean, from morning to, it was 8 a.m. to, we had classes from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And after that we had loads of homework, and then after that, we would go to pubs in the city, and sometimes we had problems talking to the waiter, problems trying to order a beer. So yeah, we noticed that we had to practice more speaking. Yeah.
Was the test you took, did that include speaking?
Yes. So we had to give a presentation basically in German.
Okay. And I assume you passed it, right?
Yes, I passed. Well, we had time. We had the time to study, so it was not that bad. And yeah, so we had the time to study. Most of the guys in my in my in the same group, we studied together, and yes, it was good. It was good.
Okay, very good. Do you have anything else you want to add before we end this conversation?
I would like to ask you. So, what's your experience learning Japanese? Because you started uh, your Japanese studies, and yeah, I would like to know more.
Okay,
So
let's
I would like to learn more so that I can learn from you.
let's start that in the new recording. Okay.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
We'll end this one here. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks very much.